Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. We got another Washington Commanders weekly stream, and today, we'll be doing a lot of mock drafts. We'll be talking about some things and answering fan questions, but also be doing a lot of mock drafts. The first one, maybe first two, will be mostly me, my mock drafts, and then after that, we'll get into some fan mock drafts. So, should be pretty fun. Excited for it for sure. We are 10 days away from the draft. I mean, it's not this Thursday, but the Thursday after that. We are very, very close to the NFL draft, and I'm very, very excited. What's up, Brendan? Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. So we'll start off just answering questions and talking about things that happened in the last couple of days, and then we'll get into the mock draft. So I made a video yesterday about Keely Ringo, the Commanders being interested in him. If you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that. I am not a big fan of him in the first round, but in the second round, I'm okay with it. I think it would be a solid pick if we got him with the second pick, or with our second pick in the draft. It would be a very, very solid pick. What's up, Beckham? Appreciate you for coming through as well. What's up, Jay? So, yeah, nothing's really happened the last couple of days. I think, what's his name? The DC Defenders won today. They're 7. I think they're 8-1 right now. DJ Swearinger, former Washington Redskins, Redskin, made his debut, I believe, for the DC Defenders. So let's go ahead and get started with a mock draft. We'll be sharing the screen with you guys. What's up, Hightower? What's up, King Sean? Appreciate you guys for coming through. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Going to do this. These are just going to be some kind of fun mock drafts. And then, tomorrow I will be making a video actually doing a mock draft. So let's see. Just trying to pull it up here. We'll wait for a little bit for some people to come through right now. There we go. We'll share it right there. And we'll do a full 7-round mock draft. And maybe we'll do some themed, like some trade backs, some not trade backs. So we'll get started right here. What's up, Brian? College is going pretty solid, getting to finals in the next few weeks. And then after that, I'm going to be chilling. Appreciate you asking. So right here, the board, pretty interesting. If we look at the top picks, guys that we potentially could get, not potentially, but would want: Christian Gonzalez, Paris Johnson, Devin Witherspoon. Those guys are, taking Broderick Jones. But Peter Skornowski is available, and I haven't seen him available to, for the Commanders in a lot of these mock drafts. And I think this would be a pick I think they would make if he's there at 16. I don't think he will be, because I think he's the best offensive lineman in this class. I think he's better than Paris Johnson, definitely better than Broderick Jones. So I would take him right here. Let's see. What's up, Juan? Appreciate you coming through, of course. Make sure you guys sub up to Juan. Great Commanders YouTuber, always on the channel. Finance. I'm majoring in finance. King Sean says definitely take Peter. He probably won't fall to our pick, but if he does, take him. And yeah, he probably won't. It's not super, super unrealistic for him to fall here, so I will take him. Brian Branch is a possibility, and we'll be doing a mock draft video tomorrow, more analysis, and we'll be doing more research on these players, and we'll try to make it as realistic as possible tomorrow. So this is another one that I really, really like. Would like to take a corner here or a linebacker, but Darnell Washington sitting there at 47, that's hard to pass up. Could also go Drew Sanders at linebacker. Those are kind of the two I'm debating. You guys can go ahead and put those two. You guys can. Who do you guys want? Comment down below. If you guys are watching live, comment in the chat. If not, comment. Yeah, do it in the comment section. For me, Darnell Washington might be too much. He might be too good to pass up, even though we both, draft. We already drafted offense in the first round. What do you mean Jones canceled on us? Sorry, I'm missing something. I'm trying to think. Jones. I don't know. I'm sure I'm just missing something, but Darnell Washington for me would be the pick here. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. Jones canceled on us. I'm trying to think. I know something obvious, but what is it? Okay. What's up, Jane? Oh, DeJuan Jones. Okay. DeJuan Jones canceled his visit on us. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Tackle at Ohio State. Not sure why he did that. I did not see that. I guess it happened while I was out. That's weird. That's weird. So, yeah, he canceled his top 30 visit with the Commanders. No reason for the cancellation, and rescheduling is not expected. So, pretty interesting right there. Not sure why he did that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Could be a conflict in terms of scheduling, and he doesn't have time to reschedule. I don't know, but let's see. We could trade back here, but honestly, I think we need a cornerback. So let's get Caillou Blue Kelly out of Stanford. Will be a solid option here. Could also take Jartavius Martin, who this is interesting. I'll let you guys choose this one because we did schedule a meeting with Jartavius Martin, but Caillou Blue Kelly is rated higher on this board. So King Sean, any of you guys comment down below. Yeah, I might do a trade back draft next. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to do some themes and let the fans pick some as well. Joe Tippmann would have been good for the Commanders as well, but, he got picked the pick before us. So for me, it's either Jartavius Martin or Caillou Blue Kelly, both cornerbacks, and we met with Jartavius Martin. Kelly, I don't believe we met with him. So I'm going to let you guys choose. Comment down below what you guys want them to do. Either one I think would be a good pick for the Commanders and would be a good fit. And I think cornerback or secondary should be the pick here in the third round. This is going to be one of the last picks of the third round. So we're going to be staying up late for that day 2 of the NFL draft. That's going to be one of the last picks, probably end up being 11, 12. When we make that pick, unless we trade back. So I'm going to go ahead and take the best player available right here, Caillou Blue Kelly. I'm going to go ahead and take him. And so far, I'm really liking our draft. We could trade back. Wow, the Bears are requesting Charles Leno. I mean, if we drafted Peter Skronowski, I would do that. Honestly, should I do it? I mean, if we drafted Peter, he's gonna play at tackle. He could play at guard too, but you're moving back 5 spots and you're giving up Leno. You're also getting some other 7th round picks. I don't know. I'm just not gonna do it because I don't want to draft 3 other players. But just because it's gonna take longer. But I might do that in real life if this is the way the draft played out. So this is interesting. So we took, this mock draft might be the best one I've done. So we just took corner. We still need linebacker. DeMarvion Overshown is, a lot of people have him going in the 3rd round. So having him here in the 4th would be really good for the Commanders. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. So far, this is an amazing mock draft for the Commanders. If this happened, I would be absolutely ecstatic. So here you can go. I don't think they need safety. Could go running back. This is the 5th round. So this is the running back kind of zone is where you start taking running backs here. Tajay Spears out of Tulane. Kenny McIntosh out of Georgia. Could go. Those are kind of the ones I would potentially take right there. Let's see who else is available. Jarrett Patterson, Tavion Thomas, Jakarian Bennett. He's a guy a lot of people are telling me to do some more research. Still haven't, but a lot of people like him. I think he ran a 4.36 40. Not completely sure, but I think he ran pretty fast. And he was the opposite side of Deontay Banks. So he's a guy that I wouldn't mind that pick. Honestly, I don't know. We have a lot of young corners right now, but I'm either taking a corner or I'm taking a running back here just because edge isn't available. We don't have many good edge players here, and I would consider edge. Safety, I don't think we need another like backup safety because we already have a lot of those guys. And D-tackle, definitely not. So I'm going to go and take Tajay Spears, running back out of Tulane. I'm really liking how this draft has played out so far. Let's see. We're going into the 6th round. This is when I'm taking edge, maybe quarterback. Okay. Defense. Are there any edge guys? Brock Martin out of Oklahoma State. Maybe that's a little bit of a reach. I don't know. Anthony Johnson out of Iowa State. Shaka Hayward, linebacker. We already took a linebacker. Cam Jones. And then best available players. You could take another receiver. Could take a tackle. But we already have a lot of... This is interesting. Could take kicker. Let's look at QB here. Any good QBs? Aiden O'Connell. You know, I'll go ahead and take a quarterback. I'll go ahead and take a quarterback because I think that's a possibility in the 6th round for the Commanders. And then right here, I really want to take I guess we have another 6th rounder. Any edge guys? We'll take Brock Martin right here. Not too much of a reach. And we need an edge. And it's a 6th rounder, which we haven't really drafted an edge that early in a while. So best players available. We got Malik Cunningham and Tyson Bagent, not sure. But we already took a quarterback. We're not going to take a quarterback. You know what? We need another linebacker. Take Cam Jones. This, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but this is my favorite draft I've ever done. I haven't done a ton of mock drafts, but I really, really like how this turned out. I really like how this turned out. Can't really ask for much better than this. So full results. And I wish I could take like a screenshot of this, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay. How do I actually see it? I don't know. I thought that was a really good mock draft. We got Peter Skornowski, a tight end, a corner, overshown linebacker, and then we filled, some other needs as well. Like I really like what we did there. And if this happened in real life, I would be absolutely ecstatic and would give it an A+, but it's not real life. Probably won't happen. So yeah, it is what it is. Give me your guys' grades in the comments down below. And yeah, let's do a new mock draft. This one will be a trade back mock draft. So let's see. 7 rounds fast. Let's draft. Let's see. And give me some video suggestions you guys want to see, because right now there's not a lot to talk about. We'll probably be doing a mock draft. Wait, I guess I didn't pick a team. There's not a lot to talk about, so we'll probably be doing a mock draft tomorrow because I've only done 2 videos on that, which is kind of crazy because I don't think I picked the Commanders again. And they had us picking Joey Porter. Okay, come on, Pedro. Lock in. 7. There we go. Okay, we got it. Finally. So here, ideal spot to trade would be like low 20s. So this, sorry, not doing it. Josh Jacobs is great, but that's a lot. 29, and you're getting 40. I think that's really good value. We'll do this. It's late, but you're getting 40, which is an early 2nd round pick. We'll go ahead and do it. Ideally you don't want to trade back that far, but yeah, reject. That is a good, okay, who's on the board right now? I think we traded back a little bit too far, but at this point, who would I want? Dalton King, who do I want that's on the board? Dalton Kincaid, I would take him. Darnell Washington. I think it would be a good move to trade back again, but the only guy I really would be okay taking here is Dalton Kincaid. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. So don't absolutely love how that turned out because I don't know if I want to take a tight end that early, but it is what it is. So we're only going to trade back once, even though some of those offers might be good. So right here, let's see. DeJuan Jones, I mean, we just talked about him. He cancels his visit. Maybe that means something. Maybe that doesn't. We could take him. We could take Gibbs. Drew Sanders is probably the pick I'm making, or DeJuan Jones. You guys go ahead and put what you say. Either DeJuan Jones or Drew Sanders. Those are kind of my those are probably my preferences right there. Let's see. I'd say I saw a B+. I mean, I really like that draft. Might be a little bit biased because I did it, but for me, I'll give it an A because we kind of filled up all those needs. But I understand what you're saying. John, what's up? Always supporting the channel. For me, I'm not a big Porter guy, especially for the Commanders. Would rather honestly take Banks. For me, that's me. But I know a lot of people are huge Joey Porter guys. So yeah, we'll take Drew Sanders here. I think that makes sense. We'll take Drew Sanders and we'll wait for our next pick. Okay, 40. We're gonna reject that. And here you got Gibbs still on the board. You got edge Will McDonald out of Iowa State, Jack Campbell. I don't really like any of these. Ooh, you know what? DJ Turner, cornerback out of Michigan, 4.26 40-yard dash. For me, that is one I would potentially take. I think he has potential to be a really good cornerback in this league. Sorry, I got to answer a text. Yeah, for me, I'm taking DJ Turner here. Sorry about that. What's up, JP6? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. So my pick would be DJ Turner. Luke Musgrave, we're not taking him because we already took Dalton Kincaid. Will McDonald is a possibility. They need an edge, or not they need an edge, but we've seen some hype about them possibly taking an edge guy in the first or second round. So I'm not really, I think it would be very similar to what they did with Badarian Mathis. So for me, no. And Jahmyr Gibbs is another possibility. For me, I'm taking DJ Turner. I'm taking DJ Turner. And Clark Phillips is a good one as well. Clark Phillips would be good. He said, look at the tackles. No one that I really like at 47. So since I'm, some more of a fan mock draft, I'll take Clark Phillips. Good pick right there. Nail O. We'll take him. Can play in the slot for us year one. Maybe eventually could move outside, like that pick for the Commanders right there. Now with our third round pick, which we could have had 2 third-round picks, but we decided to trade for Carson Wentz. So not really liking this draft so far. Matthew Bergeron, Christopher Smith. Here's where you could take an edge. Don't know much about Andre Carter II out of Army, but he's a possibility. Or you could take the tackle out of Syracuse. We already took a we took a linebacker, got a tight end, just took a corner. So, edge is one that we could take. I mean, it might be too early. Third round's a little early, but it's the end of the third round. So I think that wouldn't be a bad pick. And he's one of the top players available. So going to go ahead and take him. And I think that was a solid pick. And now we have another pick. Ooh, could take a corner. We already took a tight end. Could take another linebacker, honestly. I think we take another linebacker, Deion Henley out of Washington State. We need all the help we can get there. And, if we have any injuries, we're screwed. So adding in someone like, just adding multiple running backs, I think is a good idea for the Washington Commanders. I think they should do it. And going to do it right here. Because they haven't really drafted any linebackers besides Jamin Davis in the first round. Even when it's been, big needs, they have not drafted. They haven't drafted linebackers. He said, look at tackles again. No one I really like here, honestly. Did we take an offensive lineman yet? I don't think we did. Do not think we did. Let's see. We took a linebacker, edge. edge, and we took, yeah, we did not take a offensive lineman. So let's look at the best available offensive lineman. So no one really available here. And was this a 5th round? That might be the mistake of this draft. Not take. I didn't realize that. So my bad on that one. We should have taken a guard or something early. I mean, I guess we could try to take someone right here. It might be a little bit of a reach, and I don't know if we want to do that. We're picking at 150 right here. Could take a tackle. I think we need more of a guard. This is tough. This is tough. I should have definitely taken a. What's up, Jarrett? Appreciate you coming through. Of course, make sure you guys check out Jarrett's channel. Let's see. Is he available? Mouch. Tackle. I think he got taken. I think he got taken, the O lineman from North Dakota State. We'll take the best offensive lineman on the board here. Or Dewey. You know what? We'll take McIntosh. And I know that might be a little bit early and we need an O lineman, but I just didn't like the value there. Next round, we'll emphasize O line a little bit more. Let's see. Round 6, we got 2 picks here. Hoping to do, pick an offensive lineman here. Let's go offensive tackle. Okay, they all got taken. But we'll take Brandon Kuiper out of Oregon State, offensive center / guard. And then we got another pick. Yeah, can't take an offensive lineman here. Could take a quarterback. The best players available are quarterbacks. Could take a receiver. We'll take Max Duggan. Need a quarterback. We'll go ahead and take him. I'm not liking this draft. I'm not liking this draft at all. It was a trade back, and the only option – that's the thing I don't really like about this. They don't let you make the trade, so we kind of had to – we only had 2 trade offers, and the best one was the 29th overall pick. So this is the draft. Again, don't really like it that much, but – it is what it is. So we're going to do another one. We're going to keep doing them. And this one will be better. Will be better. We'll see if we do a trade back, depending on what the trade looks like. Because we traded back way too far. But again, that was the only one that we could do. We traded from 16 and 29. So ideally, it's like 23, 24. Okay, so we could trade back to 24. I just said that. I think we're going to do that. But we have Witherspoon on the board. So, you know what? Since I don't know if we're gonna, okay, I'll do a trade up one next. Oh, I'll do it in the next couple ones. But since I don't know if we're gonna get another scenario like this, I'm gonna do this trade back because it's a realistic one and I like the return. 16 for 24. And you get a late 2nd round pick? Yeah, you get a late 2nd round pick. Would like to get maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to counter it and make it a little bit more realistic. Let's just give them a 2022 second or 2024 second. This would never happen in real life, but I'm just doing it so that they accept it, and we'll throw in 127. Okay. I think that would make sense. So 24 here. Ooh, okay. We're going to reject all these because I really like the options here. Could take Bijan Robinson. And at 24, that's much better value. I'm still not taking him. Could take Brian Branch out of Alabama at 24, or Deontay Banks, or Dalton Kincaid, or Darnell Wright. I would take not Bijan, Deontay or Brian Branch here. I'm probably going to go – I would probably go Deontay, but Brian Branch would be a great pick here at 24 as well. Either one is a really good pick and pretty good value, in my opinion, because I think Deontay Banks, his range is like maybe 15 to 25. And Branches, whenever the Patriots pick to like first – he has a bigger range just because the Patriots could take him. And if he doesn't get taken there, then, there's only a couple other teams I could see. So – Ecom, what's up? He says Brian Branch trade back. Well, and that was before we actually did it. So maybe predicted the future. Brian Branch, he's such a versatile back. That's what he said. So I don't know. We could take Brian Branch here. I'll take Brian Branch because I think you guys want to take him. I probably would take Banks, but take Brian Branch, and he can play Buffalo nickel or maybe slot corner for us. Okay, so let's go ahead, reject this. We took a, let's see, we took a defensive player first, DeJuan Jones. I know he, declined the visit, but we do need an offensive lineman, so could take him. I want to see the offensive players here. Okay, Cody. I kind of want a guard, so we'll pass, and we'll take, who's the best available player here? We'll take Jack Campbell. I know that's back-to-back defensive players. I'll take Jack Campbell, and then we'll go ahead and take a offensive lineman if there are any. Do we take a tackle? Okay, we'll take Steve Avila out of TCU. He's a good guard. He'll probably go second, third round, and we're taking him here, and he can start for us right away. So now, we still got Brian Branch, plus we got Avila out of there as well. So here, best offensive players are all receivers. Also, Luke Weipler out of Ohio State. So we could take another offensive lineman. Already took a linebacker. Honestly, I don't mind that idea, really, to take another offensive lineman. I really don't. It's either him or Sam Laporta out of Iowa. I would probably take Weipler here, just because we still need a lot of help at the offensive line position. We still need a lot of help there, and drafting two guys that could come in and start right away would help out a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and take Luke Weipler out of Ohio State. And if you guys are new, of course, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on the notifications, all that good stuff. It does help out the channel a ton. Helps out a ton. And yeah, let's see. We'll reject these, even though it might not be a bad offer. Don't want to get too complicated here. So we just took another offensive lineman. This is the 5th round, I believe. It is the 5th round. So this is interesting. I'm going to go take edge. I think 5th round is a good spot for edge for the Commanders. It's not too early. I think 4th to 5th round. So we got another pick here. Probably could have just taken him there. We got 2 offensive linemen. Any tight ends available? Let's see. Chase Brown. I don't know if I like any of these guys. Defense. I don't know. We could take Kenny McIntosh again. Could take him again, or could take a receiver. We'll take McIntosh again. Yeah, JP6 Branch can play multiple spots. Can play safety for you. Probably won't play for us here. Can play slot corner. Can play. He can. I mean, if you really wanted to, he could play outside as well. Here, gonna take a tight end. We need a tight end, but it's not great value there. Ooh, you know what? 3 offensive linemen might be crazy though. But Andrew Voorhees out of USC, I really like him. Really good character, and he might be out for the first year, but he would be a good guy to get. But already took 2 linemen, so can't really do that. Safety, edge, cornerback. We could take another cornerback. A lot of picks here. Okay, now I think we have oh, damn, we still have 3 more picks to make. Wow. Okay, so we'd take a tight end here if we could. Offense, tight end. There's not many good tight ends available, so going to go ahead and take Aiden McConnell, quarterback out of Purdue. And then right here we'll take Antonio Mafi. It's a good option. I really don't know here. I really don't know. We'll take best player available and go Dante Stills out of West Virginia, even though we don't need a D tackle. Go ahead and take him. And then here, we'll take tight end Marshall Ford. There we go. So this draft was okay. Let's see. So, yeah, that's Brian Branch, Jack Campbell, Steve Avila, Luke Weipler, Nick Hampton, Kenny McIntosh, Corey Trice Jr., Aiden O'Connell, and then Dante Stills and Martian Ford. So we'll do one more. I guess, how am I doing how would I do a trade up scenario? Let's go. Let's draft, and we'll pause. So Anthony Richardson got okay. Who would we trade up for? Realistically, who are we trading up for? Christian Gonzalez? I guess that's what we would do. Is he still there? All right, I'm gonna wait till 6. If he's still there after 6, I'll take him. Okay, I'm gonna restart. And I'm going to try that one more time. And if he gets taken at 6, I'll trade up to 6, even though damn, okay. Yeah, I think he's just going to be taken there every single time. We'll go ahead and trade up to 6. You know, for this one, we'll just trade up. We'll just do a 3-round mock draft. Okay, let's propose a trade with NFC team, with the Lions. Next. Okay, so we give them 16. 6. We'll give them a second this year and a second next year. I don't think that gets it done. We'll throw in Charles Leno. Okay. Let's see. Yes, if you go to the fast mode, you wouldn't stop in time. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so that's the only guy I would trade up for is Christian Gonzalez. He's there, taking him. This will be a little bit of a boring draft, but just showing you guys, and someone wanted me to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And we wouldn't have our second round pick to, draft Darnell Washington got taken with that pick. And then, yeah. Now, round 3, you're going to have to wait until the end of the 3rd round because the Carson Wentz trade. But we did get a 3rd round pick from the Brandon Sheriff trade. Okay, let's wait a bit. It's taking a little longer. And here, we took a cornerback, shut down corner in the 1st. Got to help out our young QB, even though there's not many good options here, honestly. Not many good options here. Best offensive players, wide receiver. I guess we could take tight end Zach Kuntz out of ODU, help him out a bit, and that's really it. That's it. Which teams do you think have a chance of taking a cornerback before us? Let's see. I'll go through it. This one we'll just do a normal one, and we might, end the stream, or you guys can ask questions. So I'll show you guys what I think. I hope I pick the Commanders. Okay, so reject. So I think, wow, Christian Gonzalez fell all the way to 14. So I think the Eagles could take a cornerback, even though they already got James Bradbury and what's his name? Darius Slay. They brought those guys back. So I don't know. I could see him, though, there. Like, they like to draft best player available sometimes, and they also like linemen as well. But if he's there, I could see it. They selected Brian Branch. Might be a little bit too early for him. I could see that, though, because they did lose C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I could see that maybe if maybe they have the 30th pick and maybe they trade up and get him into like 25, 20 if he's still there. Could see maybe the Bears. They could use some help at cornerback. The Falcons won't take a cornerback. I don't think the Raiders will take one. Could see the Seahawks taking one, but they do have Tariq Woolen, so probably not. The top 4 teams, probably not. Honestly, the Seahawks, no. I think they'll take a lineman or a quarterback, maybe. But I would say very low chance the Seahawks take one. So the Lions are one. The Raiders are a possibility. But that's maybe if Christian Gonzalez is there. I don't think they'll take one. Falcons won't take one. Bears, they're probably going to want to get a receiver or a D lineman, so probably not there. And then after that, I mean, Eagles possibility, Texans, I guess they have the 12th pick. So Jets probably not. They got Sauce Gardner, maybe the Patriots, but they re-signed a couple corners. The Packers, I don't know. So there's a lot of teams that have a possibility of doing it, but yeah, wow, I do not like this board at all. I do not like this board at all for the Commanders. Bijan Rob, yeah, I'm just gonna restart this. I'm just gonna restart it because I want to end on a solid one and somewhat realistic. I don't think that's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna try to make it as realistic as possible. And if Bijan Robinson's still there, still not taking him. Yeah, I think Jalen Carter will probably go 5. Or he'll go to the Bears at the latest. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Devin Witherspoon's there. So is Brian Branch, but I'm taking Devin Witherspoon. Deontay Banks still there as well. Duncan Cable. We're taking Devin Witherspoon. Yeah, if he's there, just turn it in. Unless Christian Gonzalez is there, and then of course you turn it. Took a corner. Man, all the best players are. You know what? We'll take Luke Musgrave. I know all the best. Oh, this is tough. Because I don't think the defense needs that much help, and we just took a corner to help him out. But all the best players are defensive players. We also could take Luke Musgrave to help out the offense. This is tough. This is tough. Trent Simpson is pretty good. Yeah, this website's free, Beckham BC. This website's free, so you guys can go ahead and try it out if you guys want to. Let's see. I don't know, honestly, for this. I'll take Trent Simpson. But because the value is too good to pass up, but we need an offensive lineman here in the 3rd or an offensive player, period. So reject. Offense, give me a guard. Not good value. Running back is the best. You know what? Need to take an offensive lineman. We'll take Luke Weipler. Been taking him a lot. And they could use a center/guard. He'll come in there and start right away. Let's see. Another offensive lineman. We'll take another center, but we'll put him at guard. And we'll take Ricky Stromberg, who they did meet with out of Arkansas. And then, I could have taken Steve Avila later, but it is what it is. And now we'll add another running back, and we'll take Sean Tucker out of Syracuse. Oh, Luke Shoemaker would have been a good pick, too. Okay, 6th-round pick. Took a linebacker. Could take another guard. I don't know. We'll take a cornerback, another corner. Add some depth to that position. And then we have another pick. Let's see, any good QBs? Take Tyson Bagent out of Shepherd. Not sure if that's him, but post-June first cuts. Yeah, we could create some room doing that. Do we take a tight end? Did we take a tight end? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. We'll take Marshall Ford here. Do I love the draft? No, but I think it's solid and, would not complain at all if this ended up being our draft. Would not complain at all. You get Devin Witherspoon, Trent Simpson, Luke Weipler, Ricky Stromberg, Sean Tucker, Terrell Smith, cornerback out of Minnesota, quarterback, and then tight end Marshawn Ford. So overall, not a bad draft. Gonna be getting in the lab tonight and tomorrow doing some mock drafts and making a video for tomorrow. We'll try to be doing some more research, get more familiar with these late round guys. Because I know all the 1st-round guys and a lot of the 2nd round and even 3rd-round guys, but the 4th, 5th-round guys I'm going to have to get more familiar with so that if we draft someone on draft day, I know who it is. Yeah. And so last year, I watched so much film on all the top guys, and we didn't even end up taking any of them because we traded back and picked Jahan Dotson, who was projected to go in the late 20s. So I think we're going to wrap it up there. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those notification bell as well. And hey, if you want to hit that thanks button, go ahead. It helps out a ton. So hope you guys enjoyed, and peace, guys.